Someone that doesn't rap at all, but became big off a song with a rapper, 2015's "See You Again" by Wiz Khalifa. Charlie Puth sang the hook on that song. This is his second album, uh, Voicenotes.
Correct.
I didn't write it down here, so yeah, Voicenotes follow up to his 2016 album, 9 Track Mind. By that time, he had already had 3 top 40 singles, so this guy
Mhm.
has some real broad pop appeal. Um, this album was self-produced because
Right.
he really hated the production on his first one, which was a mess for the
Mhm.
most part.
The album
Um,
kind of sucks.
was that a good move though? Was this a more succinct and better album than his 2016 debut?
Yeah, short answer, yes, definitely.
Mhm.
Also, 9 track mine is more than 9 tracks. Come
Yeah,
on, dog.
it's like
Um,
13 or 14, right?
right, and that's before the deluxe edition, which adds even more tracks. So that was annoying. But
Because we
yeah,
definitely needed a deluxe edition of 9 Track Mind.
but yeah, I mean, he 9 track mine. He like you said, he had all this buzz and momentum, right? And then you release this album, and it's not that it's like total trash the way some reviews scored it as, but it was just very simple. I think is the way to put it, like lyrically simple, thematically simple. It's just kind of him being, a lover, famous
Mhm.
lover in LA and whatnot. Like it wasn't a lot there. Um, Granted, I think there was some, his sensibilities in terms of the kind of pop music he likes to make. There were some positive things there. But then here we go to voice notes, and I mean, yeah, producing it all. I think he's actually a very talented producer and has a
Mhm.
good ear for that. So it's nice to see that because a lot of pop singers, male
Mhm.
or female, most of them do not make beats.
Right.
So it's kind of refreshing in that regard. Um, and yeah, I thought Voice Notes was much better for sure. And there's actually some songs I plan to go back to. I mean, how did you feel about it?
Yeah, I think himself producing, he definitely had a vision for this and an idea of what he wanted it to sound like, which comes across. I think it's almost too similar at times. Like some of the tracks didn't really stick
Mhm.
out to me in any way. Um, Also, some of the features he had on this were kind of puzzling, like we were talking before. But James Taylor, like out of nowhere on Changes, which is obviously like an ode to what was it? Man in the Mirror or something like that. There's like
Right.
a song that's like supposed to be very similar.
Very similar lyrical message, though.
Yeah,
Again, kind of simple.
yeah. Um, I don't know. It's I don't really find him to be a very intriguing artist. I kind of just see him as like a male lyricist who will probably pop up and do some features, almost
Mhm.
kind of like the main guy from One Republic. I can't even remember his name,
Ryan
but
Tedder.
yeah, Ryan Tedder. He ended up doing like just some
Mhm.
hooks and stuff, and One Republic has. I mean, they can still make a hit, kind of like Maroon Five, but they kind of fade away, and the lead singer
Yeah,
becomes more
that's actually
famous.
a really good call. I think is the best thing about Charlie Puth is his songwriting.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot in him. Like he's a very talented dude, obviously,
yeah.
but the act of Charlie Puth, the singer, the pop star, is probably not the best so far. Is not the best, use of that talent. Um, I do think he's more interesting than say like a Nick Jonas or some other like second tier male pop star.
Hmm.
Obviously, he doesn't have like an amazing voice. He's not like Sam Smith, but I thought I liked voice notes more than I liked Justin Timberlake's "Man in the Woods." Um,
Yeah.
I liked LA Girls and How Long a lot. I think Done for Me with Kaylani is awesome. And I
Hmm.
really like Slow It Down as well. And then heck, I mean, he shot a shot and got a Boys to Men feature. Like that gets brownie points in my book.
Yeah, in 2018, Boys to Men, dog. Yeah, it's. I think he'll definitely be a lasting pop person in
Right?
pop music, but
Mhm.
I just don't think he'll ever reach those like upper echelons. But could be wrong. A guy we didn't review, Sean Mendez, I kind of felt the same way about, but he seems to be just gaining more and more steam
Mhm.
every year. So this could, I mean, he could be somebody that we're talking about for years to come. Especially, I mean, he's co-written a lot of stuff like Maroon Five, Jason Derulo, like you said, he's talented. We'll see.